Dating algorithms, why are they stopping you from finding your lifelong partner? Hi, my name is Conor. I'm a network infrastructure and cloud computing major in college, and in this series, The Science Behind the Algorithm, we are going to take a step back and look behind the code and find out exactly how the algorithm is controlling our lives and how you can get on top of it. The way the algorithm works on these dating apps is the apps work via a swiping mechanism, these Tinder, Bumble type apps. Basically, you swipe on a person, right to swipe positively and left to swipe no. Yes, no. It's a simple algorithm. If user swipes right, add them to the potential matches. If user swipes right, ignore that person. Simple coding language. It's an if-else statement. Now we want to talk about how it's going to affect you. You see, when you swipe on a person, or when someone swipes on you, if they swipe left on you, that is telling the algorithm, okay, this person isn't a widely popular person, or this person isn't commonly swiped on. That'll push you down in the algorithm, because the way the algorithms work is they want to get you hooked on the app. They want you to stay there. They want you to keep swiping. They want you to get in, focus on the app. The more times someone swipes right on, swipes yes, or swipes for a match, the more times someone is likely to swipe back. And the more times someone swipes left on you or the right on you, the more times someone does that, the more the algorithm finds out about you. The more the algorithm can tell, okay, this person is popular. We're going to put them to the forefront of this. We're going to put them to the forefront because lots of people are swiping on this person. People will get hooked on this app. If they see this person, they're going to get hooked on the app because they want to see all the good-looking, attractive people or the desirable people first. And it's also important to note that the algorithm can't tell who's the desirable people by looking at the profile pictures or the bios. In fact, they ignore the bios and the profile pictures. The algorithm works by a swipe algorithm. And the way that the algorithm is influenced is by how people swipe. So if you're always wondering, okay, maybe I'm not swiping enough, maybe there's a reason behind that. Maybe it's because you have a group photo as your main profile photos. Consider the ways around that. Maybe consider taking a nice photo in front of yourself or get a family member to take a photo of you and just have you by yourself. And that could be a way to get the algorithm to pick you up because more people will swipe right on you because they'll know exactly who they're swiping on. They're not going to be looking in a group to find out, okay, who is this potentially? That is confusion. Now, how does the algorithm work after? Because the algorithm can only pick up a certain amount of people in your vicinity that have a popular amount of swipes. How does the algorithm match you? Well, after the algorithm matches you with the more popular, we'll say, people, it can then match you with the people with the similar bios. Now, this is very crucial. A lot of people, when they set up these dating apps, they don't actually set up the I exercise often, or I don't smoke, or I'm looking for a relationship, or whatever you're looking for. Do you have dogs or cats or whatever it is? They don't fill out that little bio piece. And that's very important because that's what the algorithm uses. The algorithm matches you with your interests and your preferences with people of the same preferences and interests that are inputted. The bio that you type out yourself, that doesn't matter. But if you put your Spotify there and they can match you with the people that also have a Spotify matched with their account, even if you don't use Spotify or use Apple Music, it's not a bad idea just to set up an account on Spotify, put your favorite songs in a playlist and add that playlist to your profile. That way, people can get a taste of what music you like. Maybe add your Instagram, if that's an option. That way people can get a better idea of what you are like. You know, what interests you have. If you're interested in photography, your photography will show up. And this is how things get better. Your life gets better because you put your preferences, you put a clear photo of yourself, and then more people will swipe. Now, this is where things get iffy and a bit confusing for a lot of people. You're sitting there maybe for 5 minutes or so, you're swiping right, you're swiping left, swipe right, swipe left, 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 right, right, whatever it is. And then it tells you stop. And then it tells you that you cannot swipe anymore. It tells you you have to pay for an in-app purchase. And this is their way of hooking you in. They have things such as super swipes or see who likes you without having to swipe. That is how they hook you in. After they get you with the algorithm, they get you with the in-app purchases. And a lot of people just say, I'm just going to wait. However, they manipulate you. They say, you don't want to miss out on this person. And that's how they get into your head about having to pay for an in-app purchase. And that is the science behind the algorithm. My name is Conor, and I'll catch you next one.